Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0, and today we're going to be continuing on with Fallout Hardcore mode. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of continue on with our quest. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't possibly find the children's barracks so that I can give this teddy bear back to that kid. Oh, there it is. Alright.
Hi.
She's the named one.
Hi again. Have you found Mr. Cuddles?
I'm not gonna lie to her about it. I have Mr. Cuddles right here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll never lose you again, Mr. Cuddles.
Alright. And now that I have... Oh, it's just today's physician. That was a meeting people. I might just take the liberty of taking that. So what I'm going to do is actually, let's go ahead and switch the mission over to Volaire, and I am going to head over and get the bomber out of the lake. So, although I'm going to be doing this walking over there rather than fast traveling, I do want to stop and talk to the guy that's over at the front who made the bet that I wouldn't survive. So, just gonna walk on back over and show him that I did indeed survive. But I think there's actually a patrol around here somewhere from the Brotherhood that I could possibly loot their armor and some information off of them. But I just need to find out where they are, because if I remember correctly, they should be inside of one of the craters. Here we go. So yeah, that armor does weigh a ton. So I'm over by 8 points. Let's go ahead and drink a whiskey, and that should take care of that weight problem. Then just continue on heading over here so that I can talk with this guy. Alright, man, where's my money at?
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
Alright, I believe you said you would double my money.
Yep. Here are your caps.
Make it 700, or I'll tell the boomers to adjust their trajectory.
You drive a hard bargain. Here you go. Have a nice day.
Alright. So I do find it kind of funny how I was able to basically make it on a single set of chems, but the fiends, other chem addicts, or anything like that couldn't. So yeah, like these two. Like, I don't see why they couldn't just take a turbo like I did and then run their way through. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they would kind of just get blown up once they actually got to the gate, but at least they would make it through, and they might be able to turn around and try to make it back without getting blown up. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on over this way. Looks like we got a little shack here. That's Raoul's shack. Alright. But if I remember correctly, I think we have some death claws over here, and I would really rather not deal with them if I don't have to. Because I'm pretty sure that can see one over there. Pretty sure that they're just going to pretty much hit me like a freight train. Yeah. And they have crazy high perception, so it's pretty difficult to actually sneak past them. Yeah. Looks like someone might have seen me. Yeah, it's this guy over here. So that's just a young one. So he's not too much to worry about. That looks like that is also a young one. Alright, so should be okay to deal with these two. Alright, well, he sees me, and I'm probably not going to be able to sneak by him, so let's go ahead and take a Med-X, Psycho, and Rushing Water. Alright, so hopefully he went down pretty quickly. Fortunately, I got addicted to Psycho, which I have a lot of them, so that's not a huge issue. But even with my increased addiction resistance, still managed to roll an unlucky roll and get addicted. Just jump over the side of this cliff. I really don't want to have to take the long way. That increases my chances of having to deal with another Deathclaw. Go. So Rushing Water wore off, which is not a massive deal. So it looks like I was lucky enough to only need to deal with one young Deathclaw and not a whole bunch of them. So I believe there are quite a few of them that kind of roam that area over there. Brotherhood of Steel safe house here. Should be getting close to where the Night Stalkers nest. I'm really hoping that they are not as difficult to deal with as the fire geckos were. The fire geckos just seem to do massive amounts of damage to me, so they've managed to break my armor. Let's see what else we have around here. And they are all here. That's a fair chunk of damage. Looks like you are stuck in the floor. And is that from the poison? Or is that because a chem wore off? Yeah, so that's from the poison. Alright, which isn't too terribly bad, so let us just stim pack so that I can slowly kind of heal that back. And need a casserole too. So, I'm a little bit thirsty, so let's go ahead and drink a water too. See if I have some dirty water that I can drink first. They were dealing with Cazadors. Okay. Well, that's why one of them was pretty low on health. How much longer am I going to have this poison on me? Because I do not need that constantly exploring. So that over there is where I'm going to be trying to get to. But unfortunately, I will have to deal with all the Night Stalkers between here and there. But fortunately, I do not have to worry about them being invisible, as I will have to worry about that later on. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Very hard gate that I'm not going to be able to pick. Start kind of showing up, so yeah, you can already hear their rattling tail. Uppercut cross and poisoned again. Alright, so let's go ahead. That's the whiskey gone. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna drink a beer. I'm still a little bit thirsty, so I'm going to drink another dirty water, and then I'm going to take one stim pack. Let's see. Just to kind of counter the effects of some of that poison. Repair anything here. No, I cannot. Alright, well. This Deathclaw hand only weighs 1 pound. And it does not look like I have anything else that I can just drop, so let's go ahead and equip that rebreather. Give myself some water breathing. Don't need it for right now, but let's see here. looks like that might be a big delay, so... Yeah, he's got a whole family back there. So one thing I do like about Fallout 4 is that you can get a melee weapons perk that allows you to basically deal damage to everything within a small radius in front of you. So it's not just... Yeah, so it's not just you attacking one creature at a time. You can actually attack swarms of enemies at once. So, alright. So, let's see if I can't draw him out just to single him out. That's the legendary. Alright. Yep, they beat the hell out of me. And I was trying to heal. Yep, I was just mashing the B button, and it didn't come up until after I was already dead. I was trying to take them out one at a time, but it just didn't work out for me. So, back to square one, heading on over. And let's go ahead and do this whole thing over
Hi.
again.
Hi again.
Since that is not an exit. Alright. Let's go ahead. Back over this way. Before I forget, I will re-equip my rebreather and drop that armor. And I've got to go deal with the death claws again. Well, so the reason why I'm going all the way back to the beginning is because I turned off the autosaves for resting, traveling, waiting, all that good stuff. And it's just because the game, for some reason, tends to crash when it's trying to make an autosave over an already existing file. So I turned that off just to make sure that the game crashes less often, and I can just kind of go through this a little bit more easily without having to constantly go back and redo everything. So alright, well, I'm actually not over encumbered yet because I dropped that armor before. So I can hold off on drinking my drink until after we get a couple more items that might over encumber me. Alright, so where's my money?
Jumping Jesus.
Alright, so now it's time to just walk our way back over. Alright, well, that was annoying, but sometimes it's just the way that it goes. Well, if I'm lucky, I can sneak past the death claws again. Maybe deal with one. Well, hopefully only one, but hopefully that'll be all I have to deal with. Go ahead and rediscover Raoul's shack. Go ahead and re-equip the Embrace of the Manus King. ahead and just start sneaking so that I can see if I can't make my way around here without attracting any aggressive attention from the big lizards. That is a regular Deathclaw. And yeah, he probably saw me, so let's go ahead. Just take my Med-X and Psycho and drink some whiskey so that I can deal some extra damage. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I'm going to hit you with a couple of crosses to try to disable your arms and then an uppercut. Alright. Oh, another one saw me. Alright, are you? Yeah, you're a regular one too. Alright, so let's do the same tactic. Alright, that's cool. You can give me a there we go. Okay. Oh, I got a Deathclaw egg. That is 7 pounds. And hopefully that is all I need to worry about right now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a stim pack so that I can recover that health. And after dealing with the 2 regular ones, I'm pretty sure I can deal with the young one without an issue, so. Alright. So the reason why I'm dealing with the Night Stalkers first, before going to the Bomber, is just because with the Night Stalkers, dealing with them first, I've got to basically kind of clear out that area anyway. And then I do also need to worry about a group of Cazadors that's over by the water where you kind of walk in. And they are very fast, very mean, and deal a large amount of damage, even on the normal difficulty. And they always travel in packs and groups, so they are a nightmare to deal with, and I'd rather not deal with them if I don't have to, but they are unfortunately directly in the path of where I need to go. So I come back up over this ridge and deal with our buddies down here again. And they might not be as injured as they were last time, but we'll see kind of where we're at. Because I do know that also fire geckos kind of appear up on that ridge as well. So sneak around this way. Nope, they're all collected right over there. Yep, and that's all. Alright, well that was much smoother than last time. Actually, you know what? I do not need their blood, so I will just not pick that up. Let's see here. Start a tail. Because their blood just is gonna weigh me down. But the tails I can eat for just a little bit of rads and some extra health. Yeah, so yeah, as you can kind of see just right there, that is a fire gecko just kind of wandering that area. And you can kind of see another one right over there. jump back into sneak mode, and head right in here. So if I really wanted to, I could actually just jump down from here and just head straight into there and try to deal with the legendary one right off the bat. Which, unfortunately, I don't have any mines, I don't have any explosives, I don't have anything that would be good for clearing out just kind of like a whole group of them. So I'm gonna have to try to take them out one at a time, just try to funnel them out as best as I can, and hopefully not get myself cornered on a wall, and also make sure that I have all my effects active so that I do not take too much extra damage. Alright. Oh, not really gonna be sneaking around here. Alright, so that's the first group. Second group over here. Alright, so looks like this actually has far greater reach than I initially thought. So it must be the big long pointy part that kind of just gives me a little bit of extra attack space with. So I also got an egg here. Alright, well, here we go again. It's 3 and that's 12, yeah. It's way more than I really want to be lugging around. So, I do need a little bit of water, so let's go ahead and drink some dirty water. Get that out of my inventory and lighten my load just a little bit. And let's go ahead and eat a couple of those Night Stalker tails. Drink some cola. And some ruby casserole. Yeah, he is absolutely messing me up. And I can't even access bats for some reason. So, and he also messed up my head. Alright, let's get some Hydra. There we go. And, nope, still can't get you. And now I can. Alright. So, get you with a couple. Hit you with an uppercut. Alright, so that's done. That's done. That's done. Okay. Alright. Much better than last time. However, that was still far too close for comfort, as they were swarming the crap out of me. Alright. Poisoned probably multiple times, and let's go ahead and just take a stim pack for that. Alright. Well, it's a good thing I can't really see, but managed to take care of the last guy that was just kind of straggling behind everyone else. Alright, got the Night Stalker. So, should do it, and I think I should have some. Alright, Alright, some grilled mantis legs. I can go ahead and prepare 2 of those. Let's go ahead and do that. Pick up some weapons. Some ammunition for that weapon. And it looks like, unfortunately, someone was camping in here with their kids, and they did not end up making it. So that is unfortunate, but did manage to get a couple things out of it. Let's see where I'm at. So over by 12 pounds. It's probably from the hunting shotgun and the hunting rifle, or the hunting revolver that I picked up. Right, well, yeah, it's gonna be that Brotherhood armor. That's gonna be taking up all my space there. Well, let's see here. So I'm pretty much good on all my stuff here. Drop Brad Roach meat. And all 8 of the stalker tails. And I completely forgot that I had 15 gecko steaks on me, which is another giant plate. Alright, well. Alright, that just over encumbered me again. Oh, he had 1 grenade on him. Alright. I'll take the dog tags. But I'm pretty sure I can do something with those later on. Alright, well. Let's see here. So, Gecko Steak gives me 187 food and heals me for 5 hit points over 15 seconds. What does the Recruit Casserole do? 250 food and 2 HP over 30 seconds. So, Gecko Steak does heal for a little bit more, but yeah, because this is going to be, what, 75? The other one is 60. But the other one provides me with much more food. So, let's go ahead and just eat all those steaks. And it looks like they were even... Oh no. That was not there. That was something that I just dropped. Okay. Never mind. I thought they were eating some Night Stalker tails, so they were actually hunting them, and then the Night Stalkers came back and just basically kind of took revenge. Okay, so I only need 1 ramen meat. I thought I needed 2 for this meal. I do have enough of survival to actually make that as well. Alright. Alright, fricassee. So I do think I actually have all the meal parts to make the caravan lunch. And I did find a key for this place, so I think that should unlock the locked gate that's over closer to the entrance of this place. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. Of course, there's a tripwire. Let's go ahead, just disarm that. Rocket beans. 12mm submachine gun. More pork and beans. More pork and beans. Purified water. And an average trunk. So it looks like someone was trying to forget their situation, but they were unable to. So, read up my last lockpick reader. Just a whole bunch of money. Alright, well, I can always use a whole bunch of money. That is not a problem with me. ahead and drink. Let's go ahead and drink a vodka, because I can use the beer for Cook's food. Right. Drop the Fiend helmet, so I only need to drop 10 more pounds of weight. That laser rifle is pretty heavy. Service rifle is also heavy. I'm gonna drop the service rifle and the machete. And I'm gonna move myself out of here. And hopefully not have to deal with any more critters until I have to. Which I do not want to deal with the critters around the lake, but that is my next destination, so I'm going to have to. Alright, so did I actually unlock a... I did. So, I'm actually going to head over to Bitter Springs first, just because they... I know I haven't discovered it. Place a marker. Alright, so just because they might have a trader that I can do some quick trades with. I don't typically go to Bitter Springs all that often, but do know that that is a small settlement of the NCR. And that's a fire gecko. Alright, that's 2 fire geckos. And luckily he did not have too much health, but he has all of it. Alright, so that is good and taken care of, and a level up is always good. So let's see here. So is it 80 for Paralyzing Palm? But I guess I will find that out soon. And then... let's see here, what else do I need? I need some more melee weapons, so let's go ahead and dump some more points into that. Increase my science just a little bit more. Alright, so Paralyzing Palm. Oh, it's only 70. So what I'm actually going to do is put those 5 points back into here. And then how much do I need for Slayer? That's going to be my level 22. So I need 90 for Unstoppable Force. 20 is definitely going to beat Them's Good Eatin', because I can get good healing items off of that. Okay, so Slayer is 90 unarmed, but that is not till level 24. So I do have level 22 basically kind of open to just kind of do whatever I want. Alright, so that's not a huge issue. So let's go ahead, take Paralyzing Palm. And this is actually why I use bats a lot for unarmed. It's just because, there they are. And Bitter Springs is over that rise. Alright. Ugh. I absolutely hate dealing with these things. Just because, especially with a melee character, they are quick, they are relentless, they poison you, they deal a lot of damage, and they come in groups. So, they also have high perception, so you can't really sneak past them very easily. Alright, well, just their attention and go ahead, take my chem cocktail. And let's see here. So I'm going to start with the medics. Take a psycho. And just drink another vodka just for the fun of it, so I don't run out right in the middle of combat. And let's take a preemptive stim pack. Oh, I cannot. Alright, cool. Alright, so as we can see, take it up. Very fast. And I'm already woozy. I'll go ahead and take that stim pack now. Alright, got a couple of lucky strikes there. My AP kind of go back up a little bit. There we go. Alright. What do I want to do with this? So, I'll just... So luckily I didn't get hit too bad from those three. But there's typically another group that kind of sits over on one of these ridges. Alright, so this is the way to Bitter Springs. And this is the area why the Great Khans do not like the NCR. Alright, so let's see what we can do here, if I can sell some stuff.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army. What's up?
Alright.
Hope the doc can give me some meds this week. The fiends are running for their lives.
So, looking for an actual named NPC that I can talk to that is gonna have some dialogue for me. Alright, so yeah, it looks like a bunch of these people are hurt. And this is actually kind of interesting because the Great Khans hate the NCR because of what happened in this area, yet for some reason they already have the attack the NCR logo on
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish
their
for a
tents
nuclear
here.
winter.
Alright.
Wow, hey, it's you. What are you doing in Bitter Springs?
Alright, see if you can't heal
That's
up
not the worst injury I've seen. Hell, it's not even the worst
limbs.
this week. I think we can patch you up.
Alright, here's 50
Okay,
caps.
that's about the best I can do. Try not to get hurt that bad again. It's not like I've got an endless supply of bandages.
Alright. Oh, is there anything that I can do to help these guys? Again, I do not come up this way very often just because it doesn't really feel like there's very much to do up here.
Hey, I've been sending requests for relief for months now. Didn't think they'd send you, though.
Alright, so why is the flag upside down?
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen.
Alright, what can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
Alright. What kind of supplies?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
Alright, where would you get new troops?
I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improved, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR.
Okay, what can I do for medical supplies?
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
And what's this about someone killing refugees?
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him. Okay,
All
but
right.
make it quick. I'm very busy here.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
Yep, you're very busy staring at your fire, so I will leave you to that while I go and do all of your work. Alright, man, what do you need?
Hello. Yeah? What is it?
Alright. So, Captain Gillis said to talk to you about medical aid for the camp.
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
Alright. Any idea where I can find these books?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
I'll keep my eyes open for those books.
Thank you. Any help you can give would be a godsend.
Alright, and I went ahead and I bought the books that you needed before even coming here, so I found the books you wanted.
Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful. Thank you.
Alright, and I brought you these doctor's bags. I hope they help.
Thank you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while. I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Your bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
Alright, well, I mean, I could really use those, but don't sweat it. I was glad to help.
Well, still, thanks again.
So, this is another reason why I'm not really a huge fan of the NCR, is just because, although yes, they are doing what they can to try to help as many people as they possibly can, they don't have the actual resources to do it, and they keep trying to expand and become bigger, and they just don't have the manpower to cover it. As we know, they need some additional resources, they need additional units. They can't even protect the people that they're trying to protect. It's just, they are not in a good position at all. So they are in serious need of some external help, but can't really do anything about that. So, and I also do not see anyone that can trade supplies for me, so that is another big issue here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try to get into the water so that I can lift that bomber out of it. So I have not really done this mission before. So it looks like it's just straight up there next to the Bloodborne Cave. But I will worry about that later, and we're going to do Volair first. Alright, so in this little area here is where all the other guys are gonna be. I just took about 20 stings from probably one of the most painful creatures you can actually get stung by. So let's go ahead, drink some stuff, eat some stuff, and take a stim pack to try to outdo all this poison. Alright, is that all you guys? Anyone else? That was all you guys? Alright. Oh, no, they're all up over there. But hopefully I can just get into the water and not have to deal with a whole extra group. Alright, and let me just make sure my rebreather is equipped. It is. Let's go ahead and dive into the water. Actually, my Fist of the Mantis King, or Embrace of the Mantis King, is looking pretty rough, so let's go ahead, get this repair kit, and buff it up just a little bit. Alright. So, luckily, in Fallout New Vegas and all the Fallout games, there never seems to be any enemies that live like underneath the water. You have things like Mirelurks that live next to the water on the water shore, but they don't actually live in the water. I think that's because the game kind of realizes that you can't really fire guns underwater. So having underwater combat is a little bit difficult if you have a character that's completely built around ranged weapons. Alright, so this should allow me to go ahead and let's detonate Lionel's or Loyal's detonator. Alright. So that is done. So I am done with that, and can now head back over here, and we can let them know that the job is done. Actually, Janet should have made it back already, so let's go ahead and do this one first.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Alright. See you later.
Bye.
I'll believe that the fiends are gone. Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Alright, well, your plan worked. The plane floated up. Seems to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Alright, well, how exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Alright. Okay, well, I'm glad to have helped.
Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Alright, so basically because I have some alcohol in my system, I am not smart enough to ask for basically how they're going to be doing it, which basically tells you that they take the artillery and they fire it into an unoccupied side of New Vegas, and from there, while New Vegas is scrambling to basically defend itself, the robots basically pack everything up and bring it back here, and by the time they realize that no one's really affected by the shelling, that's, you know, the robot's already done with their job, and no one's the wiser. So, now that we've done that, I guess we can go talk to Pearl, and that should be everything for these quests. And after that, I think it's actually time to head on over to the Legion and see if I can't pick up their attack technique for the unarmed ability as well. So let's go ahead and let Pearl know that I have done the work of everyone in this area.
Hello, friend.
So I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Alright, goodbye.
See ya.
Alright. Well, let's see here. So, yeah, let's go ahead, and I actually want to head to Novak first, before heading down to the Cottonwood Overlook to see if I can't sail on over to Caesar's Legion, because I want to put away this super heavy power armor and take a quick nap in my bed before heading down that way. So I'm gonna slowly drag this over here and up the stairs. Alright, and let's see here. See, I can basically sell all these extra weapons because I will not be using them. And I'm gonna go ahead and put away the sunglasses because now that I've got the rebreather, the rebreather can't really take any damage, will never become damaged at all. So I can just constantly wear that. It doesn't provide any damage resist, but it constantly gives me water breathing, which is super helpful. Alright, I finally got rid of all those books I bought from the Crimson Caravan Company. So, let's go ahead, take a nap for 8 hours. Alright, and I am now thirsty, so let's drink some water. Drink 2 things of water. And then eat some grilled mantis, because that only provides me with 180 food. And I'm actually going to go ahead and grab some more of my ruby casserole. Let's see, how many ruby casseroles do I currently have? Currently have 11, so let's go ahead and take out 4. Alright, let's go to the Dinobite gift shop, and we're going to sell off all the extra weapons that I got.
Welcome back.
Alright, so I got my 3 unarmed weapons, it's all good. Sell you all of my ammo. And then let's see, do you have anything that I want? I can take the authentic blade. So locksmith reader I definitely want, because I used my last one opening that chest. Make extra stim pack is good. Even taking that still doesn't get me enough. And replenish one of my doctor's bags that I gave to Bitter Springs. Alright, so normally in this kind of situation I would just kind of go back and buy a bunch more of different ammo types, but unfortunately I can't really do that because they now weigh something. So alright, let's see what else I can kind of buy here. There we go. Alright, and with that should be fine. Oh, I still have the Deathclaw hands. I'm gonna drop those off.
Come back soon.
Alright, so let's go drop off these Deathclaw hands. And we should be good to travel on down. See if we can't cross the river. Alright, so yeah, Deathclaw egg definitely, and both the hands. All 3 Night Stalker eggs. I do want to go and give those to Red Lucy before I forget. Because I believe what's next is the I think it's Night Stalkers and then Cazadors for the eggs.
Welcome back, stranger.
Alright, let's talk about the creature eggs you need.
Do you have good news for the Thorn?
I've brought the Night Stalker eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
I don't need anything in return, just take the eggs.
That actually manages to surprise me, stranger. I'm starting to believe that there's something special about you.
Alright, so that's 300 extra points of experience. Alright, is there anything else I can do to help the Thorn?
I'm asking our top hunters to gather Cazador eggs. I'd be impressed by whoever returns with such a prize.
Alright, where can I find them?
Cazadors are extremely deadly, but they are also reclusive. Try looking near the Red Rocks canyons.
Alright, I'll find them.
The crowd loves your bravery. So long, stranger.
Alright, yep, so that is definitely, okay. So that is definitely... Alright, well, I guess they were outside, they decided to come inside to attack me. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're gonna... Yeah, I do not want to do the Cazador fight. Alright, so let's head on down to Cottonwood Overlook and... Let's see here. So this is all boarded up. But there should be... a small... place where I can catch a raft. Yeah, looks like that's it down there. Alright, I'd rather not jump off of here and break my legs on the way down, so let's see if I can't find a better place to get down off of this hill. Currently,
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
I'm just a humble trader passing through.
Very well, you may proceed. However, be warned. Aggressive acts against us will earn you a place on a cross.
Yeah. Well, in hard mode, I can't really make that threat to basically be stronger than all of them, because on hard mode, so I normally never really play on normal, just because even like death claws and things like that can get pretty difficult on higher difficulties. But in hard mode, I don't know how powerful these guys are, so can't really say that I'd be able to beat them flat out with the way that I am right now. Alright, well, let's see if I can talk to a leader of some kind. See if I can't get across the river.
Evening. Don't try my patience. A nod of my chin and you'll be decorating a cross.
You must be the one in charge here?
Of course I am, you fool. I am a Kenturian. When Wulpes and Kulta drove the NCR from Searchlight by clever means, Caesar himself ordered me to set up this camp and harass the profligates. It's a modest presence, a single finger of the Legion reaching across the river's narrows. But with me here, it has an iron knuckle.
Alright. Does the Legion see much action here?
As much as the profligates' cowardice will allow. They haven't found the balls to attack us here, but we catch them out on patrols. With 2 Contubernia at my command, I've killed and captured 4 times my numbers.
Alright. Will you pay a bounty for NCR troops I kill?
The killing of profligates should never go unrewarded. I'll pay you a small sum per tag.
If you trade me ammo and supplies instead, I can stay in the area racking up kills.
Go see Decanus Severus when you have tags, in that case. He watches over our stores.
Alright. Goodbye.
Wale.
Alright, well, looks like I cannot get across the river yet, so I think I will need to go and dispatch Benny before I can actually do that. Which honestly isn't too difficult. It's just it's gonna start progressing the quests. And if I mess up that quest, I can end up dealing with the entirety of the casino with no weapons. Alright. Well, that should do it for this episode. We'll go ahead, we'll continue on next time. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next episode.